What did he say? I'm trying to remember.
Keep on churning till the butter comes.
Okay.
Keep on pumping. Make the butter flow.
Okay.
Wipe off the pedal and churn some more.
Ooh.
Little boy blue come blow your horn.
Oh, damn.
Yeah. Now they can't get more suggestive than that.
Blues in the basement. In the basement. In the basement.
Welcome to Blues in the Basement.
Blues in the basement.
Oh yeah, Malvin Massey here, along with my sweetheart, darling baby sister, Cooki B.
Oh, Professor, I just love you.
I love to hear you say that.
Professor, y'all know.
Oh, we have a good time with this Blues in the Basement program. I hope you're enjoying it as well.
Yes.
Because we trying, like Howard says, we trying to learn you a little bit.
Yeah, we're trying to learn you a little something.
You know, and so this one may not sound as bluesy as you think, but it is the blues and it's the foundation of the blues.
Let's do it.
This is called Blues in the Basement, and we're talking about the jump blues and the shout.
Ow! Shout like you in church.
Go. Every time she loves me, she sets my metal soul. Well, you're so beautiful, you got to die someday. Well, you're so beautiful, but you got to die someday. Oh, I want a little loving just before you pass away. Yeah.
Big
That's
Joe
old Big
Turner?
Joe Turner, yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Rolling P. Now that was if you don't know nothing.
If you don't know, tell 'em.
That sounded like the rock and roll.
Baby, you already said that the blues led to what? Rock and
roll.
roll.
And actually, all of them, R&B, jazz, everybody came out of the
So don't
blues.
change your channels. It's still Blues in the Basement, but hey, we're
right.
letting you know how things catapulted from the original Delta Blues, right, Melvin?
Right. And so that's why this one is called the jump blues. Because, for marketing purposes, if
jump
nothing
start.
else. But for marketing purposes, everything has to have a definition. So as this music was developing, it became a part of the blues. If it wasn't Delta blues, what kind of blues is this? This is jump blues.
All right,
This is
Professor,
jump blues.
baby. Y'all
And
better leave it alone.
it's jumping out of jazz and it's jumping out. So that one was rock and roll.
Yes, it was. All day long.
And the idea being that, so rock and roll, we think of the 50s.
Yes, like Chuck Berry and all of them, because that's what it was sounding like, right? That music.
That Big Joe Turner, that was recorded in 1939.
Oh, before the 50s?
That's way before
you better
anybody even
stop.
thought
You
about
know
saying
what?
rock and
You
roll.
better stop it. Y'all know who are the rock and rollers, but okay.
That was way before they started talking about rock and roll.
That's
that
all
was,
it is.
The Story of the Blues. That was from
Jump
Big Joe Turner.
All right.
Rollin' Pete. The Story of the Blues. And it was in 1938 when it was recorded,
38,
actually.
okay,
From Vocal Lion, that old label, that Vocal Lion label.
All I know is it's before me.
That means me too.
But the 12-bar blues.
There you go.
You
there
said
you
it.
go. It's the 12 bar
Those
blues.
12 bars. I just remember that from that movie with Lady Gaga, A Star is Born.
yeah.
He mentioned that, and I'm like, oh, every note, there are 12 notes. And I'm like, oh, I
12
love
bar
that.
blues. And as long as you keep that going, you're doing the blues.
Mav is going to make a musician
And
out of me in my head.
And that's rock and roll. And that's theory. Okay.
Love
So we're hitting the next track right quick so they don't get mad at us.
Yeah.
But this one is actually titled The
Jumpers Blues.
Jump Blues.
Walter Brown.
When you feeling lonely, nothing seems okay. When you feeling lonely, nothing seems okay. Forget your troubles and jump your blues away. If your woman tells you that she's going to stay, if your woman tells you that she's going to stay, don't drink no whiskey, just jump your blues away. You can't drown no troubles, boy, that's all a lie. You can't drown no troubles, boy, that's all a lie. I'll be jumping the blues until the day I die.
jumping blues. Okay,
yeah,
I get
that's
it.
what we talking about.
Jumping blues.
You can feel it too, can't you?
Yep. But
now
like
that
you
was
said,
that one hit the swing band.
hello, with a touch of your favorite.
Oh yeah,
Jazz. All that.
That was so while jazz was jazz developed out of the blues, but that's part of how that happened.
Okay,
was stuff like that. So that was the jumping blues, and that was from Forget Your Troubles.
Yeah, I see that.
And Jump Your Blues Away. From 1943.
Oh wow! And he was out of Dallas, Texas.
On
Born in
Jazz
Dallas,
Records,
Texas.
yeah, Walter Brown. And when you think about that, we still talking about that sounded like rock and roll.
Yes, all day long, but it came jazz. I mean, excuse me,
and then
blues,
the blues,
then jazz, and then rock and roll.
Just like you said when you was teaching theory,
that's
12 bar.
12 bar blues.
Oh, so cool.
And what are the 12 bar blues? It just repeats.
It first repeats the first two lines, and then comes to the next line.
Kelvin Hyman, you're no longer needed. I have the professor. Tell him, baby. Tell him,
Blues
professor.
in the basement, though. We're having a good time. This is Jump Blues and
the Shouters.
The Shouters.
And
we have done these shows, the Blues Shouters.
Yes, we sure did.
And the Boogie Woogie.
And they got to shout because they got to be over the music, right?
That's right.
They didn't have mics.
And the Boogie Woogie piano. And if you listen to this one that we're doing, the Jump Blues, it's heavy on piano. Boogie Woogie piano.
Yes, it is. Well,
so the Delta Blues heavy on the
guitar.
And
the harmonica.
Yes,
that was their thing.
That was it.
Well, I guess we've been drinking too much Jameson.
Yeah.
Or Uncle Nearest. We're gonna go to When I've Been Drinking.
When I've Been Drinking.
Right here on Blues in the Basement.
I'm looking for a girl who ain't never been kissed, who digs ain't nobody's business, and I won't have to break my fist when I've been drinking. Yes, when I've been drinking. When I come home at night, please let me lay down and rest. When I come home, babe, I want you to put me in a rocking chair. Rock me in a place, baby. I don't care when I've been drinking. Yes, when I've been drinking. When I come home at night, please let me lay down and rest. for a girl who ain't never been kissed. I said, who digs ain't nobody's business. And I want to use my fist when I've been drinking. Yes, when I've been drinking. And when I come home at night, please let me lay down and rest. Love you, baby. Please don't feel no grudge. Love you, baby. Please don't feel no grudge. Going down with the game. And let your conscience be your judge.
All right, then.
Nah, I like that. I
You
like
have
that.
been drinking.
When I've been
Have
drinking.
we been drinking?
Sound like us. Well, that's why you do the show. You gotta relax.
Don't tell everybody.
Yeah, we ain't getting drunk. We're just being casual.
Oh, yeah. We're not in the juke joint.
No,
Yeah.
just relaxing.
Falling down in the dirt. Nah.
No, that was Jimmy Witherspoon, a legendary cat with the Count Basie
Legendary.
Orchestra.
So,
Also-
Count Basie.
Oh yeah, he was he was Count Basie's singer. He also was one of
Amazing.
the blues shouters. You know, we did a set about the blues shouters.
So
he was one of the original blues shouters too.
Come on.
You know, but he also, and as they like to say, is jump blues and the shouters. He was one of the cats that pushed the jump blues for him.
Really?
Yeah, that was at the Monterey Jazz Festival too, by the way, a live gig.
Another
back in
jazz festival.
1960.
That
Jimmy
we got
Witherspoon.
the blues people.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm getting it. I'm getting it.
I mean, it's again interspersed. Everything. is
Count
from-
Basie, the singer.
Yeah.
Oh, that's crazy.
But Jimmy was from down here.
Yeah, he was from Arkansas. Gordon, Arkansas. I don't know where that is.
right.
But it's Arkansas. We know where that is.
Another Southern boy.
Hello.
And again, you know,
Tri-state area.
yeah, as we tell you, as we say, you know, Google some of these artists. You know, we can't tell you. We don't have time to tell you all the information. But you Google some of these
You
artists,
can get it. You'll love it.
and you'll love this information.
It will open up a whole new world.
This is
some of
Blues
stuff.
in the Basement, y'all.
Hey, this is Lomax, and I'm listening to Blues in the Basement.
Keeping it real, right, and funky.
People who do the general civil rights movement would say it starts with Brown versus Du Bois, which is in the mid-50s, and you don't get the Civil Rights Act or the Voting Rights Act until 10 years later.
Funky politics on the KUDZUKIAN network.
KUDZUKIAN.
Okay, and we're back with the jump blues and the shout outs.
Yeah.
So we're gonna turn it in a different direction now.
Yeah, just a little bit. Although
little
this
bit.
this one is still kind of swing bandish and rock and rollish, you know, 50s style rock and roll. But again, you know, so much of this stuff is like before they ever titled. The rock and roll name came up in the 50s,
Ain't that something?
and all this, a lot of this stuff
The
is like ahead of
30s
that.
and yeah.
Yeah.
So the Chicago blues became the jump blues.
Yeah,
Is that
Yeah.
not crazy?
They-
So Chicago said, okay, we know we had the Delta blues, but we want to change it. We want to switch it up a little bit.
Yeah.
Little bit.
matter of fact, we talked about that when we talked about Muddy
We sure
Waters,
did,
the
Muddy.
king,
That's it.
the father of Chicago
Hello.
blues.
So he was part of that.
Yeah, and he's straight up Delta blues.
Straight
man.
up.
Yeah.
But hey, Campbell said, I want to mix it up a little bit.
Hey, everything has to progress. As
Yes,
they
it
say.
does.
Everything has
Yes,
to go
it
forward, move
does. Yes,
forward.
it does.
And yeah, and this is really cool. I love it. And like we said, we've been progressing through the years chronologically
Yes.
from 1939, And we've coming down now. This is 1952.
Okay, that's probably close to your year.
Yeah,
But we won't talk about it.
A year after I was born, actually.
Okay.
But this was one of the things that was one of the keys to the blues too, from early days. The risque lyrics.
So we getting at somebody with some suggestive lyrics.
Suggestive. That's a better word.
No, I like risque though. That sounds so kind of risque.
Yeah.
So what we getting ready to listen to?
So
then?
Winonie Harris. This is that was known for that. I know that name sounds kind of weird. It sounds kind of like
Winona, but okay, go ahead.
Yeah. But Winonie Harris.
So what is it?
Keep on churning till the butter comes.
Say what?
Keep on churning till the butter comes. Keep on churning till the butter comes. Keep on pumping, make the butter flow. Wipe off the paddle and churn some more. Little boy blue, come blow your horn. Cows in the meadow, the sheep's in the corn. Take the sheep, leave them be. Bring the finest brown cows straight to me. Keep on churning till the butter comes. Keep on churning till the butter comes. Keep on pumping, make the butter flow. Wipe off the paddle and churn some more. Keep on churning till the butter comes. Keep on churning till the butter comes. Keep on pumping, make the butter flow. Wipe off the paddle and churn some more. How now, brown cow, keep on eating your hay. Go in your shed, be sure you're fed. Go in your shed, be sure you're fed. Daddy needs butter for his short and bread. Keep on churning till the butter comes. Keep on churning till the butter comes. Keep on pumping, make the butter flow. Wipe off the paddle and churn some more. First comes the milk, then comes the cream. Takes good butter to make your daddy scream. Keep on churning till the butter comes. Keep on churning till the butter comes. Keep on pumping, make the butter flow. Wipe off the paddle and churn some more. I wanted some butter one day. Found brown cow came my way. We kept on pumping. Butter came jumping. I'll milk you, cow, till my pail is full. Look out, heifer, here comes your bull.
Keep on churning. That's like count. Yeah, that's like a.
Now, if you're an old country boy, you know, once you milk the cow, then you put the milk in the churn, and then you keep on churning.
You make it cream. Butter. Excuse me.
Butter
cream, not butter.
Cream. Buttercream comes to the top, and then there's the butter. Yeah.
Huh. Okay. Wonder where he from.
Winonie Harris. Keep on churning to the butter. Now that was one that was from 19. What was it?
That was 1952.
52, yeah.
So tell me, what did he say? I'm trying to remember.
Keep on churning till the butter comes.
Okay.
Keep on pumping. Make the butter flow.
Okay.
Wipe off the paddle and churn some.
Ooh.
Little boy blue, come blow your horn.
Oh, damn.
Yeah. Now, they can't get more suggestive than that. That was Winonie Harris's thing. That was his thing. That's the music that he did.
If it didn't have those type words or lyrics, he didn't want it, did he?
He didn't do it. He didn't do it. Because we just did one that he turned down.
Muddy, he turned down one. Was it Muddy Waters?
Yeah, I think it was
He was
Muddy
like,
Waters.
Oh, no, that ain't dirty enough. Well, not dirty. Excuse me. suggestive enough.
But
I guess you
the
could
album
say.
was Loving Machine from 52.
Well, okay,
And,
Loving Machine. All
yeah.
right.
But that
Churn
was-
into the butter.
That was
Okay, I'm
Winonie
down.
Harris's thing, you know.
I love it. I love it.
Yeah. He's another one of those cats that was like, you know, if you want to say the blues, I mean, you want to say rhythm, rock and roll.
Rock and roll.
But it was the blues turning into rock and roll.
There you go. It was the blues churning into
into
rock and roll. Did you get that?
Exactly, turning into it. I love that though. And from the beginning, blues had the chance.
Oh, yes.
We used to do
To
that.
do it. Yeah, they could do it.
Risque thing, as it were.
Well, let's hear about not F-Bomb, but H-Bomb Ferguson.
Oh,
Good time gal. Ooh.
that's another one.
Oh, she's real gone, gal. Ain't got no stress. I love that gal till the very end. Please come and look for me. I've got what you want. Yes, hurry. Baby, I've got what you want. Well, you don't love nobody. Don't love nobody but yourself. You don't need nobody. Don't need nobody but yourself. Well, I'm your guy. Don't find nobody else. Yes, look out, Johnny.
H-Bomb.
H-Bomb.
Good time gal.
That was during the Cold War.
All right.
Folks were scared of a bomb dropping on them. 1951, the year I was born.
Sounds familiar.
Yeah, good time gal. The Charlie Singleton combo.
Oh, wow.
Was who he was playing with. And, you know, that was back in the day. You know, I wanted to mention, too, we went over Winonie Harris real quick. And we mentioned about, you know, all we said was bad boy, so and so, his lyrics. But I wanted to mention, too, that even though he was the bad boy, he had the bad boy lyrics and all of that stuff, he had 15 top 10 hits.
Oh, so he was a
between
big contender.
1946 and 1952.
Oh, wow.
Everybody liked
So he was owning it.
Everybody liked what he did.
Ain't that something?
Ain't that a
Oh,
trip?
my gosh.
Yeah, everybody liked it.
I love it, though. I love it. I love it.
And H-Bomb came in. And his was he was like...
He was kind of there.
He was kind of there with the lyrics and stuff, but he was R&B. I mean, he was not R&B. He was rock and roll.
Yeah.
He was right there, too.
And so Red Fox, I mean, they kind of toured together. So, you know, Red Fox was really bad back in the day. So
he toured with Red Fox.
Ain't that
H-Bomb Ferguson, yeah.
H-Bomb. Okay.
Good time, gal, that tune. Yeah, I mean, these cats, I mean, this was, man, we're talking the history of black
this is
folks
history.
entertainment.
That's it. That's it all day long. So now we're going to hit them with what? Roy Brown, Good Rockin' Tonight.
Now, this is what we're going to talk about.
We got to talk about this when we come back.
Yeah.
Well, I heard the news, there's good rockin' tonight. Well, I'm gonna hold my baby tight as I can. Tonight she'll know I'm a mighty, mighty man. I heard the news, there's good rockin' tonight. Oh, yes, I heard tonight. Well, I'm gonna hold my baby as tight as I can. Tonight she'll know I'm a mighty, mighty man. I heard the news, there's a good rockin' tonight. Well, meet me in a hurry behind the bar. Don't be afraid, I'll do you no harm. I want you to bring my rocking shoes, 'cause tonight I'm gonna rock away all my blues. I heard the news, there's good rockin' tonight. She'll know I'm a mighty, mighty man. I heard the news, there's good rockin' tonight. Well, the Deacon Jones and Elder Brown, two of the slickest cats in town, they'll be there just to wait and see, stomping and jumping at the jamboree, crying, hey man, there's good rockin' tonight. Well, sweet Lorraine, Sioux City Sue, sweet Georgia Brown, Caledonia too, they'll all be there, shouting like a mad, crying, hoy sister, ain't you glad we heard the news? There's good rockin' tonight. Oh, yes, we'll rock tonight. Hey, hey, we'll rock tonight. Hoy, hoy, we'll rock tonight. Hey, hey, we'll rock tonight. I heard the news, there's a good rockin' tonight.
Come on, give us some history on Roy Brown,
Good
Professor.
rockin' tonight, Roy Brown.
Good rockin'. Now, that was 47?
47, yeah, that switch.
So,
You know, when we think about that song, we think about like what Jerry Lee Lewis was that was the one.
Yeah.
I heard the news, good rockin'.
Yeah.
But this cat did that long
I like the way
time.
you moved with that.
Yeah.
Go on, Melvin. Go on, Professor.
But Roy Brown did it first. He did it first.
And then Elvis came back in 54 and did it, didn't he?
I think Elvis did it too.
Yeah, he had a version too.
No
That's
kidding.
crazy. Sun Records, yeah.
Oh, that's right. That was off of a single.
But think
in
about it, but it was already done in
originally,
47.
Yeah, and on Deluxe Records by Roy Brown. And Roy Brown was one of those cats. You know, he was one of the founders of the jump blues.
Yeah, the blues shouters.
And
blues shouters.
That's right. He was there too.
Yeah.
And,
that is crazy.
And his music was so cool, and his music was so popular. And as we're talking about the jump blues, he was one of the foundations of it.
Well, I think when they did one of those Elvis Presley, the montage sequence, I think they mentioned him. So they did give him credit. You know, they knew. So, you know, that was cool.
I'm going to tell you something. Elvis Presley, as we've been researching this stuff, Elvis did not deny for 1 minute
where he got his style.
He got his style from these cats.
In music.
Yeah, he got his style from these guys.
Even when he was trying to move like us, it wasn't quite like us, but you know, he tried.
But he got his style from these guys, and he never disputed the fact. And he gave great praise and honor to these guys for coming up with this music and a lot of the stuff that he recorded.
That's what you do.
Yeah,
that's what you do.
You got to give Elvis credit for being real about that. Yeah.
That's why he's one of our kings from Memphis. So hey, we got 3.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's right.
Y'all know who number 1 is, but we won't name them.
A lot of kings from Memphis. Well,
we do.
Blues in the basement, y'all. Keep it tuned right here.
Blues in the basement.
Blues in the basement's all right. It's all right. It's all right. KUDZUKIAN.
Riffin' on jazz.
But she was a sheriff's deputy.
Where?
In Detroit.
In Detroit. Oh my God, you can't be no punk for that.
And ended up playing a flute.
Riffin' on jazz on the KUDZUKIAN Network.
KUDZUKIAN.
Well, Professor, we've covered rock and roll, swing,
Yeah, yeah.
I mean, all of it, right?
With,
and it's still what?
Still kicking it in the blues.
What?
I tell you what, when you're dealing with foundations, you gotta add everybody into it.
You have to.
And when we talk about the idea that rock and roll started because of the blues and through the blues. And all of it had to develop somehow.
Yes.
So we did boogie woogie.
I'm loving
piano.
it. Yes, we did.
We did the blues shouters.
Yes, we did the shouters
by themselves. And, and then the shouters started
their own thing. The jump. Yeah, the jump blues. That's crazy.
And the jump started.
The connections are never ending, right? It's like, whoa.
Yeah. And so we got one of the real popular Caucasian groups in rock and roll. With one of the most popular and well-known, as a matter of fact, one of the first extremely well-known songs. I think it was the first one to mention rock and roll.
Okay.
Yeah.
How?
And there was a band that had connection here in the Mid-South too, Bill Haley and the Comets.
Oh, we're going to have to talk about that.
I know that Gil Michael, photographer who used to run photo services at the University of Memphis, at one time Gil Michael played steel guitar with Bill Haley and the Comets.
Wait, didn't Phyllis work
My
for
wife used to work with
Phyllis,
Gil Michael,
props girl, what?
And we even our band opened for them on Brooks Road one time.
What was the name of my band? The Neutrals. I was going to say the Neutrons, but the Neutrals.
We opened for Bill Haley and the Comets down on Brooks Road one time. Long time ago.
Musician, guys. The professor does it all. He does it all.
But everybody that knows anything about rock and roll remembers that song.
Shake, rattle, and roll.
Get out in that kitchen and rattle those pots and pans. Get out in that kitchen and rattle those pots and pans. Well, roll my breakfast, 'cause I'm a hungry man. I said shake, rattle and roll. 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 Well, you never do nothing to save your doggone soul. Wearing those dresses, your head done up so nice. Wearing those dresses, your head done up so nice. You look so warm, but your heart is cold as ice. I said shake, rattle and roll. 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 Well, you never do nothing to save your doggone soul. Go! Go! I'm like a one-eyed cat peeping in a seafood store. I'm like a one-eyed cat peeping in a seafood store. I can look at you, tell you don't love me no more. I believe you're doing me wrong, and now I know. I believe you're doing me wrong, and now I know. The more I work, the faster my money goes. I said shake, rattle and roll. 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 Well, you never do nothing to save your doggone soul. Shake, rattle and roll.
Okay, Bill Haley and the Comets.
Yeah, from 1954.
You can tell from the name of their group they were in the matching suits and the plaid jackets and
Shake, rattle, and roll.
Shake, rattle, and roll.
I cannot imagine any baby boomer.
Everyone knows that.
I can't imagine a baby boomer who don't remember that song, even if he was a little baby boomer.
You remember it.
Remember that song, because that was really popular. You know, shake, rattle, and roll. And it was one of the first songs to talk about rock and roll, or anyway, it was one of the first songs connected to original rock and roll.
Right.
Bill Haley and the Comets. Man.
That's crazy. Oh, it's just crazy. I mean, I'm loving all of this. And think about it. They started the rock and roll, and then the Beatles came along a decade later, and they were just as even more popular because
all of those guys,
but these guys set the tone for all of that.
Yeah. That song was written in 1954 by Jesse Stone, and is usually credited to Charles F. Calhoun, which was his songwriting.
Okay.
The original recording by Big Joe Turner.
Oh, we talked about Big Joe Turner on
Big Joe
show.
Turner, he recorded it first.
Yes.
It was 127 on the Rolling Stone magazine's list of the 500 greatest songs of all time.
Of all time.
And Atlantic Records, so Ahmet Erdogan, Atlantic Records, suggested to Jesse Stone that he write an up-tempo blues for Big Joe Turner. The Blues Shouter.
Blues Shouter. Came on through.
Started in Kansas City.
Came on through shout.
Before World War II. And that was the track that he wrote.
Oh. So, I mean, I'm just loving this how we're just covering them all, you know?
Yeah.
And so now, okay, well, let's keep the party going. We're going to want a crossover artist?
Yeah. This is one cat that you can find his name in jazz and
I was
blues.
going to say, I knew you were going to mention the
Eddie
jazz.
Cleanhead Vinson. What's the track?
Alimony Blues.
My baby left me sitting on a courtroom seat. My baby left me sitting on a courtroom seat. Now the judge say I got to pay her $100 a week. Judge. Where can your justice be? Judge. Where can your justice be? That woman's getting every doggone thing I had but me. She's suing me for cruelty 'cause I hit her once or twice. One night I tried to choke her. She said I wasn't nice. I used to love that woman till the strain was killing me. Now her lawyer's charging incompatibility. Well, she won the case. Now she's got a first degree. I got those alimony blues on the day she set me free.
I guess alimony would be blues, wouldn't it?
I love that lyric. I love the way that
alimony blues.
You know, that's hardcore stuff. They're paying it alimony anyway. It's hard to do that.
Okay, so of course he made appearances at your favorite places, the Monterey Jazz Festival. Okay, come on.
And like I said, Eddie Cleanhead Vinson, everybody knows about his tenor saxophone. He played with R&B bands. He played with jazz bands. He played with blues bands. He was like a real crossover artist.
He just didn't know not to put that lie on his
See,
head.
you gotta tell that story, Cookie.
So,
you gotta tell it.
He was in an accident, but he put the lie. He had an accident with the hair. Put the lie on.
I mean, what was he dyeing his hair or something?
Yeah,
or
we're trying to make it straight.
Oh,
and it took it right off.
Oh, the pompadour.
Yes, it took it right off. And he loved the Cleanhead. Well, the ladies probably liked it.
I bet
Before
they did.
Michael Jackson. No,
Before Michael Jordan. Yeah.
Oops, I said Michael Jackson. Forgive me.
But yeah, okay, that's what happened. He was trying to get that pompadour because everybody had the pompadour.
He was trying. He was trying now. But I'm loving this. Has been a great show, the Jump Blues and the Shouters. But you know what? I'm feeling like you better take it back. So let's go back. Let's go back to the Delta where the blues started.
Yeah.
We're gonna take this show out with a bang.
And
You
Billy
gonna
Wright
tell
goes back that way.
Tell him, Mel.
So we can remember that everything we just heard, the Jump Blues and stuff, it came out of the Delta Blues. Still is what you call cooking the 12-bar blues.
12-bar
We still
blues.
got that
Oh,
going
I'm
on.
just loving knowing that. I feel like I learned something today in the blues.
And this is Billy Wright, and it's from it's from an album called "Gotta Find My Baby" that he released in '51 on the Savoy label, by the way. And it's called "Hey Little Girl."
Hey, little girl.
Yeah.
I hope she's at least 18.
I do too, and I hope she keeps it tuned.
To Blues in the Basement. Wow, we love y'all.
Blues in the Basement. Directed, produced, and distributed by KUDZUKIAN.
Hey, little girl, oh, you fine, fine thing. Hey, little girl, oh, you fine, fine thing. When I look at you, baby, makes my poor heart sing. Hey, hey, little girl, don't you remember me? Hey, little girl, don't you remember me? Forget about your future. Think about your used to be. Hey, little girl. Hey, hey, little girl. Hey, hey, little girl. 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 Everything will be alright in the morning. Hey, little girl. Everything will be alright in the morning. Everything will be alright when the rooster crows at dawning. Hey, hey, little girl. Yes, I'm going away. Hey, little girl. Yes, I'm going away. Be back to see you, little girl. Some old cold rainy day. Hey, little girl. 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 Bye bye, little girl. Little girl, bye bye, bye bye. Bye bye, little girl. Little girl, bye bye, bye bye, bye. Bye bye, little girl. Little girl, bye bye, bye bye. Hey, little girl. Bye bye, little girl. Bye bye, little girl. Hey, little girl. Hey, little girl. Hey, little girl.
Blues in the Basement.
Oh, the blues keeps a knocking and I got to let 'em in. Yes, the blues keeps a knocking and I got to let 'em in. They're gonna keep on a knocking till my baby comes back again. Well, they're knocking at the front door, they're knocking at the back. knocking on the wall. Ain't no use to try to stop them, there just ain't no use at all. Oh, the blues keeps a knocking and I got to let them in. They're gonna keep on knocking till my baby comes back again.
Knock, knock, knocking.
Yeah, come on in.
Knock, knock, knocking.
And I repeat, come on in.
Knock, knock, knocking.
Well, come on in.
Knock, knock, knocking.
Come on in.
Knock, knock, knocking.
Yes, come on in. There's lots of room inside.
Blues in the Basement.
Run here, pretty mama. Sit down on your daddy's knee. I'ma tell everybody how you've been sending me. Mama, if that's your secret, you better keep it to yourself. 'Cause if you tell me I'm out, tell somebody else. She's got great big legs, and she's built up from the ground. Every time she kissed me, ooh, Lord, my love comes tumbling down. Take me, pretty mama, chunk me in your big brass bed. Rock me, mama, till my face turns cherry red, cherry red.
We're Koodzookian Network.
Come on now.
Having fun with you all night long.
Yes, I got a girl named Sue, but she don't wear no shoes. Yes, I got a girl named Sue, but she don't wear no shoes. She gives me plenty loving and she drinks a lot of booze. She low and squatty, built up from the ground. I said she's low and squatty, built up from the ground. Every time she kisses me, my love comes tumbling down. She doesn't go to parties, she'd rather stay at home. Yeah, she doesn't go to parties, she'd rather stay at home. When Susie gets drunk, she's got a heart of stone. She got 10 pair of shoes, she never wears a pair. She got 10 pair of shoes, she never wears a pair. She's my barefoot Susie with long black curly